you guys. I have to confession make. I'm an addict. I've been an addict for 60 years. I'm an addict to the Philadelphia 76ers. Got the socks on too. And it is a disease. It's in the DSM-5. It's called Basketball Jones. Cheech and Chong wrote a song about it. Basketball Jones. That's right. And well, my wife's in the Navy. In 2023, she got me, my son Brian, and Jack tickets to see the Sixers in Milwaukee. And Jack was working at Feeding America in Milwaukee at the time. And I was terrified because we were going to fly there. And I hate to fly. And Brian was laughing. Brian and I were going to fly out. We flew into Atlanta. The flight was lightning. We're rocking back and forth. I'm terrified. I look at Brian. Brian's laughing like it's an amusement ride. We get there. It's late because we took so long. And when we finally landed, some guy in the back, as we're just getting off, one of the kids, he was a millennial, he yells out, "Could you move out of the way? I gotta catch my next flight." A Karen Boomer in the middle said, "Not happening." And then a school board meeting broke up. They started pushing and shoving, and it was crazy. When we went out, it didn't matter because every flight out of Atlanta was canceled. It was complete chaos. I won't go into but my wife, though, her nickname's Patton, was on it. She calls me up and goes, "Look, I booked you guys a flight, 4:30 tomorrow. You've got to be at the airport, 4:30 a.m. You've got a flight out of Memphis at 5:30. Then you go to Minneapolis. Then you fly into Milwaukee. You'll get there right for the game." I said, "Wouldn't it be a little safer if we just hitchhiked home?" I'll spare you. We went to Mike Rattel in Atlanta. I didn't sleep. I laid in the covers. There were cockroaches on parade. Next morning, we take the flight to Memphis, and it's fine. And although maybe flying is not bad, they put on the plane to go to Minneapolis, and they put us on the plane, and they took us off the plane. And the oversharing flight hostess, I can't do the southern accent, says, "Ladies and gentlemen, there is something wrong with the plane. We're not sure what it is. It might be the steering. We'll let you know when we can board you." And I go, "I don't want to board." And they wound up canceling the flight, which bummed out my wife, but Brian's ecstatic. We're stuck in Memphis. He goes, "B.B. King, Elvis, Aretha Franklin, this is tremendous." He's excited. So we go get a hotel so I can sleep and then watch the game later near Beale Street. And Brian goes out there, and I'm going to lay down and sleep. But that weekend, they had booked in the National Preteen Cheerleading Convention at this hotel. All day long. Hey, we can win at everything. So I can't sleep. Brian's at Beale Street. I go looking for a TV set. Beale Street is a 3-block conglomerate of debauchery. At the end of that street is the Memphis Grizzlies basketball stadium. Bizarrely, right next to it is the Civil Rights Museum. I pull on the door of the Memphis Grizzlies thing, and it was locked. So I go to the Civil Rights Museum, and I go, "Do you guys have a TV set?" And they're like, "Get out of here." I find a bar, Silky O'Sullivan's. It has a full-screen TV. They're going to show the Sixers game. I find Brian. I go, "Brian, we can see this." He goes, "We are not going to Memphis to an Irish bar. We're going to do blues and barbecue." I go, "Okay, fine." We went to B.B. King's bar. We go in there, and for this crowd there is a hipsters crowd. They got the shades on, they got that goatee, their Maynard G. Krebs, it's an old reference, Gilligan before he had a job. And they're all too cool for school, and the band's very laid back, like basketball unions. They're just playing very quiet. And I'm sitting there and facing the stage, but there's a TV set at the top of the thing. And I thought the waitress said, "Could you just plug that in, put on the Sixers game? It's a national TV game. Here's some money." She does it. And to set the stage, the Milwaukee Bucks had won 16 straight games. I know this is nerdy, but 16 straight games. They won the championship before. The Sixers, though, had James Harden, former MVP, Joel Embiid, healthy, and we had a chance. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching the game, and it's the fourth quarter, and we're down 15. I put the rally cap on. They start to come back, and I start banging on the bar. Banging on the bar, and the people around me start banging on the bar too, and the band thinks we're cheering them on. So they start railing away.
going again. And it gets higher, and then we come back, and we win by 3. I go crazy. I'm jumping up and down. Everybody around me starts jumping up and down. They all think they're going for the band. The band's wailing away. It's phenomenal. We call our son Jack in Milwaukee. We call him up, go, Jack, I love you, man. Sixers, this is our year. Epilogue. Brian and I then see the Sixers' last game of that year. It's the second round of playoffs against Boston. If we win that, we win the challenge. We took the subway down, Brian insisted, we took the subway down and met that nephew there. Before the game, it was very touching. Joel Embiid won the MVP award. He got up there and said, this is a credit to my country of Carmody. I'm so proud to represent them. And as he's talking, his 2.5-year-old son Arthur, jumped out of the stands and started running for him. Now Arthur is named after his brother, who died when he was 13 years old in a car accident. Arthur runs over, jumps in Joel's arms, he's holding him and his trophy at the same time, and he bursts into tears. And everyone in the place, not a dry house, we all cried. And my nephew says to me, we can't lose now. We lost. Brian and I took the subway back. I'm 30 years older than everybody in the subway. They're all smoking dope. There's a cloud of despair in the air. Brian's sitting across from me. He goes, Dad, Dad. I go, what? He goes, road trip, Memphis. I go, someday, son, that was great. Trust the process.